You guys, come on in. Come on in. I don't know why am I. Hey, El Gato, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on in, Lucky. Thank you for coming on in. Come on in. If you guys came in to get your boxes, that's fine. Get your boxes. If you came in to park it. And if you came in to support, you can always join. And if you want to join the family, join. Put in your requests, and I will definitely follow you back. And whenever I see that you stream, I'll come in and support your stream. Thank you guys for coming on in. We're going to talk about the Texas situation down there in Texas, about the young lad that went into that school and took out a lot of people. I think it's 19 now. The count is still going up. So we're going to talk about that this evening. I am streaming on another platform. I am streaming on YouTube right now on my backup channel. So I will be talking to two audience today for 1 hour. And then we'll do something later on this evening. I know we come back on at 5. But on how are you doing? Thank you for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, El Gato. Thank you for showing up. Hey, Amari. Amari's in the building. Cherie Johnson's in the building. Sanja is in. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming in. We're going to do a morning, just an hour. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. As you guys come on in, put the thumbs up over there on YouTube. Just finished walking. Yes, you did. I haven't walked. It's still raining and storming here. So, you know how Kansas is. We're in the middle of everybody, so we get a little bit of everything. So, if you don't know, I'm very close to Texas, and we do have a lot of family members that's down there in that area. So, I visit Texas pretty much. Thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've got this down in this thing, so I can't really see until it comes up. But I'm going to try to do my best a little bit. And I want the family to know that we are still covering the Bixby case, but we're not going to talk about it right today. We're going to talk about, because I know some people wanted to know why we haven't talked about the massacre that's down there in Texas. So, because it was a lot of kids. I can't remember the count of the kids. I think it was like 17 children and 2 adults. And so, we do have an organization called Warriors for Children, and so we do have to talk about it because that's a lot of kids that that young man took out. So we talk over here. We can just speak the truth. All right, come on in. Freddie's in the building. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It is May the 26th. If you guys see Lisa Taylor come in the building, please let me know if I'm not paying attention, because I need to get with her. Hopefully she can help me go find some things I need. And I talked to Zan. If Zan comes in the building, you guys, put your prayers out there for Zan. She's dealing with some things right there. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? There's Lisa Taylor. All right, Lisa Taylor, I gotta call you. We got some work to do, and I don't know what all I need right now, because I think some people done already got in touch with me, so I got some information. But we're moving on the Bixby case, so I need you to kind of get with me. Hey, Desire, thank you for showing up. Make sure you guys just, you see, the one thing about this app right here, you guys don't have to push. You can just put your hand on the heart, and it'll just give me hearts. So help me move up, so we can do what we need to do. We're going to give awareness to the children, and that's our main goal. Awareness to children, especially if they come up missing, and then if there's something that's going on. And it probably seems like I'm going to have to go down there to the Virginia area because that police department ain't trying to think that I'm serious, but he gonna figure it out at the end of this week. I got three weeks off. I may not go this in the 3 weeks, but I pretty much know that I'm gonna have to go down there. But before I go down there, since he don't want to listen, we're just gonna have to go to his boss. We're gonna have to go to the FBI. We don't have to go to all this other stuff. We're gonna go around him. But they're gonna do something. So yeah, we're gonna make some noise. Thank you for coming in. Desired. Thank you. Okay. Yvette C is in the building. Okay. So you guys, we're gonna talk about what happened in Texas, and I know you guys are wondering why we hadn't talked about it right when it was happening, because I wanted to come in and come on about it, but in Atlanta's in the house. Hey Atlanta, what's going on? Is that how you say your name, El Gato? Okay. All right. They come in and then they push out, but I still got to do my time. I got to do it, you guys. I got to do it. Okay. So Yvette C is in the building. So this is how I heard the story, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, because I've listened to it 3 or 4 times. It kind of changed a little bit. So the young man has been on all these social media apps talking to people about GUNs and showing them and saying he's going to do stuff and telling people, you just wait till tomorrow. And he also told this young lady, I guess she's in Germany or somewhere, that, he was going to do something. So I don't know if something like he was angry or whatever, but this is a very small community down there in Texas. It's right really close to San Antonio. And I do got family in San Antonio. It's not biological family, but I do got some family down there that I probably need to call and check things out, because one of my ex's daughter is down there, but she's a little bit older now, so she's not in that. These kids was like fourth graders, second graders, third graders, fourth graders in the school. So what they said happened is he got in his car, okay? He got in his car and decided that he was going to, I guess, do something. He knew ahead of time. They said on the 16th of May the 16th, he went to the gun shop and bought a GUN. And then on the 20th, so that was a Monday. The 16th was a Monday. So then he went to the gun shop on the 20th, which would have been Friday. And he got some more ammunition. This young lad is only but 18 years of age. And so he had his gear on, bulletproof gear or whatever. And he headed on off to the school. He got into, they said that he fled his vehicle, or then they said that he got into some kind of car accident. And as he was approaching the school, a police officer was approaching him. Did not even know what was going on. And he shot at the police officer first. Now, hold on, let me back up. Before he went to the school, you're right. Before he went to the school, he took his grandmother out. Then he went to the school, and I don't know. It's a mental issue, but it's been going on for over a couple of days. Hey, official, Thank you for coming over. Official Talking Booney. Officially, Official King. I thought that was a T. The Official King is in the building. Thank you for showing on up. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm on 2 platforms, so it's just not. I'm just not over here just talking to myself. I'm on the YouTube platform also. But so make yourself at home. If you follow, I follow back. If you came to get boxes, get your boxes. If you needed to park. And if you want to become part of this channel, just go ahead and do that. We're just going to build. We do awareness on missing children and the things that's going on with our children. And right now we're talking about the shooting that happened in the Texas area where there's 19 now. The number is 19 dead. And so it's 17 children, and I think it's 2 adults. So we're talking. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. And always, if you want to be a part of the family, go ahead and put your request in. Everybody's like, "Oh, you just started." Well, of course we just started, but we do have 3 other platforms now. We have more than that. We have 2 platforms on YouTube, 2 platforms on TikTok, 1 on Instagram, and then we have this one. So that's 4, 5, 6 platforms. So we're very, very busy. So when we come in, sometimes I do 2 at the same time. The grandma, yes, the grandma is not deceased. They said the grandma's hanging in there, which a lot of people, you know, he did away with his grandma first. Yes, he did. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the new information came out. Hey, Tomcat, how you doing? Thank you for coming on in. Make sure you clap it up. You guys, thank you. Make sure you clap it up when someone comes in. And this is a growing channel. So as you see someone come in, go ahead and grab them up so that they can grow. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to grow these channels up. We're going to support each other. And if you see someone that goes live, go in there live, even if it's just to get boxes. Just don't go in stranger boxes. You could go into somebody's boxes that you have met over here. Hey, Pretty K, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. Curlin, thank you for showing up. Loving God, thank you. Coming on in. Good morning to you guys. So the only new information that we have received is it went from 14 deceased to now 19. And what I heard this morning is they looked at the statistics of, like this happening, and they're saying that one thing that's causing a lot of people dealing with mental situations, a trigger for them is this, pandemic. First of all, it is very traumatizing to a lot of people. It didn't let people that's used to being sociable not be sociable. And so, yeah, it's the same name, SP News Nuggets. I actually put up a new video this morning. Same name, even YouTube, same name. Thank you for coming on in. Said reach level 8. Yes, you did. You reached level 8 quick. If you come in the building, grab each other up as you come in, even if you're just grabbing people so that you can grow your channel. This is always welcome over here. Okay? So anyway, anybody got anything to add to the situation? What's sad about the whole thing is this is, when I went to school, we didn't worry about people running into the school, shooting up the school and everything. They had something like this happen in the Virginia area. They had this happen in Kentucky. It actually happened in Denver too. So these kids now, They're like, what do you do? What do you do? Well, the first thing is everybody was so gung-ho. See what I'm saying? Everybody was so gung-ho about not putting stipulations on these gun laws because everybody just think it's just a great idea because we live in the land of the home and the free, and so everybody just want to just see, not all that you want is a good thing, because now these 18-year-olds walking in there buying guns, buying ammunition. What do a 18-year-old need to be? I think they should do it just like with cigarettes or whatever, you know? Don't let you be able to get a gun until you reach the age of 21. At least you'll have some kind of understanding what to do and what not to do. Thank you, Official King. Say, I will follow you. My name on TikTok is, oh, it's that too? I'll follow you back over there too. Official King. Okay. Booney. Okay, I'll follow you over there too. Yes, yes, yes. How many people you got over there on TikTok? They track you down if you run a red light, but there is no alert when purchasing these assault weapons. You're right. They shouldn't let a 18-year-old buy a gun. Period. Period. And so these people there's a lot of people that, you know, they like to have the guns. And so, but they don't realize that you open up the door for all of these people who got mental issues. And it should be just like a license, like a car or vehicle. You should have to take a class, be able to pass the class, just like you have to pass driving and a test. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't give you all that metal or what you want to call it, equipment, without some kind of I know it's only thing you got to do is put the bullets in the gun and shoot the gun. I get that, but what I'm saying is you at least should have to, at a certain age, especially young age, or you take medication, you know, and then it should be a time limit before you get the gun. It shouldn't be like you buy it today, you get it today. It should be a 30-day process. There should be some processes or something. These are weapons of war being so just unsafe. Yes, they are. Very much so. And since right now, there's no rules and regulations other than you can sell a gun, online, not get in trouble. You can go to the nearest Quick Trip and, you know, but they should make the laws just alcohol and cigarettes or whatever. They should just make the laws like that. Hey, if you get caught selling to a minor under the age of 21, you get fined too. Oh, okay, you got about the same amount I got. I got I got 13.1, and then I just fell off from it for a bit, but I'm back on it. It just wasn't moving as fast. I'm not doing the battles over there. I just put content up. I like the content. But I do go to rooms and support people, and I do give likes and give comments and stuff. So I'm very active on the social media part. So you got a new friend. Yeah, yeah. So what do you guys think about the law? Do you, I mean, do anyone have any suggestion? Because now people are coming out, actresses and, you know, basketball stars and stuff. Now they want to say something. See, here's what I said this morning, and as quick as I said it, I was like, yeah, y'all want to say something now, but nobody didn't have a problem with it because everybody was just buying guns and smiling and grinning. But you didn't know the same guns you're getting, the children are getting also. Now the children are killing children, and now you got it. Can you just imagine, though? I'm just being honest, you guys. Think about it. I mean, I'm so glad that my children are grown and they got children, and I have to worry about my grandkids. But could you just imagine, you send your kids to school and this happened at their school, and you're down there at the school trying to find your kid? They said that the kids was climbing out the windows, and they were just screaming, and all they heard was the gun. Just, it would not stop. One kid said it was just shooting nonstop. They were so scared. They was just so afraid. And this is going to be trauma for the rest of their lives. The whole school's going to have trauma for the rest of their lives. And I'm going to tell you what that brings. Because every action brings an action. It do. You guys don't see it right now. I guarantee you, those kids right now being 10, okay, this is 2022, 2022. Just wait, in 2032, those kids will now be 20 years old, and they would have kids. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna get no better. And wondering, like, it's happening, and they're not paying attention to the signs. They have the cops on all these social medias, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, and all this other stuff. They have police officers, or some kind of team that watches chats and see what's going on and everything, and certain words that you say, they'll come in your lives, and but I'm gonna tell you something. So yesterday, I'll tell you a little bit. So yesterday, I had to call down there to the Hampton Police Department. And so I did, and with some information. And when I give him the information, he's like, okay, now, okay, like, basically, like, so what? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh my goodness, this is why we're in this situation. Because somebody's telling you, I mean, I don't know if our police department, and I do know that they are weak, you guys. I'm going to just put it like that. I'm not saying I'm a fan, but I'm not a criminal either. So I believe that you have to have law and order to have some kind of understanding what you can do and what you can't do. Or we will be living in chaos. We need law and rules and regulations. Because if you didn't have laws and rules and regulations, it would be no kind of society. You guys understand what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, I hate the police, I'm like, yeah, but they're there to make sure people abide by the laws. Now, are they perfect? No. They're not perfect, just like you're not perfect. And then they got to make decisions on what they see and hear. And then some of them is biased because of their race, and some of them is biased because of how much money they make, or they get burnt out too. They get burnt out a lot. Hey, Adam Harris, thank you for coming on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you see Official King in the chat, go ahead and grab him up. This is the Growing Channel. If you came to get boxes, get your boxes. If you came to park. But we grow, so we share everything with each other as you come in anytime on this channel. It is for growth. So you can grow your channel and keep them moving. And I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. But we share over here. Everybody that comes in, grab. If you want to put anything in the chat, I don't have a problem with it. I am on another app right now on YouTube, streaming live also. So just make yourself at home and follow me, and I will follow you back. So, and we spend 1 hour in the mornings. We're going to try to do this every morning, because I do go live every morning. Well, not every morning, but pretty much 90% of the time in the mornings. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you. And I will follow you back. Let me see if I can get it right now. Okay, Official King, I'm already following you. Okay, Adam, I'm going to try to get this. Hold on. Because this is not showing me. I got you, Adam. I got you. So, some of the people are now saying that the reason why the the world is happening the way that it's happening is because the people that's in Congress and the making the rules and regulations, they don't care. They just want to stay in their position, stay on their title, make their money, and go home. And if you know anything about when they're in there, when those officials are in there, the Democrats and the Republicans, and they're trying to pass this and pass that, it almost take them on one thing. It almost take them about 2 weeks just to pass one bill. Hey Keith, thank you for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come right on in. Make yourself at home. If you see someone in the chat, this is the Growing Channel. So if you see someone in the chat, follow them and they'll follow you back. If you came to get boxes, get your boxes. If you came to park it. We over here, we share everything. So if you're growing your channel, always visit this channel because I don't mind you guys putting anything in the chat to grow your channel. And make sure you follow me and I will follow you back. And I'm streaming live over here on YouTube. So, do anybody got any thing that they want to add to what's going on over there in Texas? And we are Warriors for Children, so we do a lot of stories on Warriors for Children. So we stream on YouTube Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. And then over here on this platform, this is new to us, but we're doing pretty good. We're just doing it little by little, but we're on TikTok too. But we just do TikTok for the awareness, and then we just started our Instagram. So if you're on any of those platforms, you can follow by the name SP News Nuggets. It's all the same brand. It's for the awareness. So, and we are going to have our YouTube family come to the channel sometimes so that new people can get adjusted and built in there. So sometimes that's what people do. They just come to get them boxes. Let me give me some water here. So anyway, what's going on, Tina? I got your message this morning, Tina. I hope you put a timestamp on it where you can I can find everything. Yes. You guys, as you come in the building, if you didn't put a thumbs up, put a thumbs up. Help the algorithm. Anyway, I just got to do my time, y'all. I got to do my time. So tell me what you guys are thinking about. She says, my prayers are for the family in Texas. You guys, when I heard about that, I couldn't even believe what had happened. I just couldn't even believe it. I'm going to go get one phone and we're going to listen to a little bit of the update. So hold on. I'll be right back. Hey, J Love, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. J Love is in the building. And Keith done came in. Hey, how you doing? So I will definitely hold on. We got to listen to a little bit of it or something. I know it's sweet. Okay, so let me see what's the new information that they're putting up here. Okay, cause hold on, you guys. So they got the 8 hours. They got 1.5. The latest on Texas school shooting second shipment. Let me see what they second shipment of baby formula arriving. Oh, hold on. They're doing too much. 14 hours, 1 day. Let's see. Thank you, Keith. All right, let me see if I... Did John know that he put it on the blue app of what he was going to do before he did it? Yeah. What'd you say, John? Who's John? The kid's name is not John. Let me get the latest one. It was 8 hours ago. It's got to be something more recent than that. But it's a 3-minute little video. Let's listen to it.
Texas this morning. I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Marcus Washington.
And I'm Laura Garcia. The number of deaths in the Uvalde Elementary School mass shooting has now grown to 21. Families of 19 children and 2 adults are dealing with unfathomable grief this morning. And police are
21 now.
more about the timeline leading up to the rampage. At 11:32 yesterday morning Central Time, police first learned of the shooting. 11 minutes later, the school announced it was on lockdown.
Now, then about 30 minutes after that, the district reported that shooting on Twitter. A little after 1 p.m., and around 90 minutes after police were first notified, a responding Border Patrol agent shot and killed the shooter, 18-year-old Salvador Rolando Ramos. Now, just into our newsroom this morning, investigators, they are revealing that he used an AR-style rifle and had no prior criminal history, and all of the victims died in the same classroom. Now, as parents in Texas and really around the nation grieve, we have live team coverage, including the changes being made right here in the Bay Area.
Good morning.
Let's first start out with Bob Riddell. He joins us with new
Thank you,
details
Tiny.
about, sadly,
Thank you.
these lives lost, innocent little faces. Most of these students, Bob, were just 9 and 10 years old.
Correct. Elementary school age. Good morning to Laura and Marcus. And there is some new information from the Associated Press, which is reporting that all of the victims were in the same classroom where the shooter barricaded himself and started shooting. At least 21 people were killed yesterday at Rockland Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. 2 teachers, 19 children. Of the children includes at least 3 fourth graders and at least 1 third grader. That third grader was Annabelle Guadalupe Rodriguez, who was killed in the same classroom as her cousin Javier Lopez, who was one of the fourth graders. Amarie Jo Garza, she was 9 years old. She also died. That horrific news confirmed by her father, who posted this picture of him and her on Facebook with the caption that reads, "Our last weekend together. Love you and miss you already, mija." We've also learned one of the teachers killed was Eva Morales. She taught 4th grade at Robb Elementary, had been an educator for 17 years. According to reports, she and the other teacher who died were trying to protect the children before they were shot and killed. The Today Show did speak this morning with Eva Morales' family member, who says her cousin is a hero for what she did in the last moments of her life.
Wow.
She was absolutely vivacious. She was definitely an adventurer, and you know, it breaks my heart. I just saw her for Christmas this last December, and
Thank you, Tiny, for the
she
fan
was
noise.
just her cooking was amazing. Her
Congratulations.
laughter was contagious, and she's going to be missed. And I just completely feel for everyone who lost a loved one yesterday.
The students at Robb Elementary were just 2 days away from their final day of school and the beginning of what would have been their summer vacation. Reporting live, Bob Riddell, Today in the Bay.
Wow. I did not know. The number done went up again.
Played out at school right here behind me.
Oh, we'll listen to some of that later, but
I did 3.
I just wanted you guys, I wanted the latest update, and I thought it was 19 the last time I seen it, and that was probably about 30, 40 minutes ago. I was at work, and the update said it was only but 19, well, I can't say only, but 19 people in Oh my goodness. So what they're saying is 19 kids and 2 adults. So that will make it 21. 19 children and 2 adults. And one of them was a teacher. Or could both of them be a teacher? Do anybody know? Thank you, Tiny. Congratulations for the mental health is real. Exactly. That's what we're talking about for this week. We're talking about mental health, especially. We're doing so much trying to make the awareness of it. Yes, 21. Oh my goodness. And then the little girl that was the 3rd grader, the reason why she was in the 4th grade classroom, she was an honor student. So the work that she was doing in the 3rd grade was just too light for her. So she was always in the 4th grade doing their work with her cousin because she was that smart. 2 of them was the teacher. Tiny says 2 of them was a teacher. Wow. And of course, they're saying that the teacher was trying to protect the children. I would think that she probably was. But we don't really know. But I'm pretty sure they're going to say that regardless. But I mean, and that's fine. I can't see her not protecting the kids in some kind of way or trying. But they said when he ran into the school and ran into the classroom, he locked the classroom door, and shot everybody in the classroom. He just didn't go from classroom to classroom, but he started that, and all of those kids came out of that classroom. I don't think he stopped shooting until, I mean, they couldn't even run. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. It's terrible. Who does that? Somebody that has some mental issues. But here's the thing, they had signs. They said he did some stuff on the Blue app and and then him being 18 and bought the gun on the 16th and then bought more ammunition on the 20th. I mean, he was only but 18 himself. So they're letting 18-year-old buying guns and not giving, I would think at least make some rules and regulations. 1 was the teacher, 19 was the students, and 1 was the gunman. Thank you, King Bay. Thank you. So 1 was the teacher, 19 was students, and 1 was the gunman. That's what somebody sent in the chat. Well, wow. And so when we look at someone and they have some mental situations going on, you guys better take this stuff serious. When you go into these stores, pay attention. Imagine the mindset, right, to make the school look bad. That's yes, I said he planned it. Exactly, he had to plan it. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He knew. He wasn't going to probably stop until, and I wondered, I mean, okay, so that's 19 students. Usually it's only but like 19 students in one classroom. It's no more than like 22, 24. They don't go up into the 30s in one classroom with one teacher because the ratio is usually like 1 to 20. So I'm wondering, did anybody survive out that classroom because of so much ammo? Yeah. And see, here's the thing. We look at people and we know that they have a problem, and it's okay to have empathy for them. Because like I said, I had a brother that was special, and it's okay to have empathy for them. But some people, just like there's a young lady lived down the street from me, her name is Dominique. I have empathy for her, but I don't play with her. She done told me she's schizophrenic. She done told me that she's bipolar and she's on this medicine. I've seen so many episodes. They just been living over there for maybe a year, and I done seen at least 40, 50 episodes, like every other day. Now, she didn't have one yesterday, not that I seen, but pretty much every other day she's outside screaming and hollering and laying in the middle of the street and tearing up stuff. And we just run in the house, call the police, shut the door. I mean, we called the police because somebody's going to get hurt because of so much ammo. Yeah. Whoever would have thought, right? Man, them kids are going to be traumatized. And out of those kids being traumatized, I promise you, I hate to say this, but you know what? If you want to hear a lie, this is not the place. We will talk and speak truth. But out of the children that went to that school, which is probably about 300, they didn't probably see it because they were in another classroom, but they're traumatized. Out of those 300, I promise you, I guarantee you, in 10 more years, you'll hear one or two of those students that go to that school go out and do the same thing. And you're going to see some copycats. Because here's the thing. Usually they don't get off killing so many people. See, they just had a situation where they went into, I guess, this black neighborhood at some store. And I guess it was racial motivated because he wanted to take out, as many black people. So he went to the black store or the black side of town or whatever. And so a lot of people are a little bit upset because they're like this. They're like, how in the world did he killing all these people? And I think it's like 10 people got killed over there. I'm sorry, it could be more. Somebody in the chat correct me. How many people in that store shooting that just happened, how many people deceased over there? Spawn another shooter. Yes, that's what it does. It spawns another shooter. Well, anyway, that gunman, he lived. And so the people are saying, how in the world did he kill all of those people? And they just took their time, like, you know what I'm saying? So, so people are now, because I was in a live last night, and people are very angry saying, okay, so this is a different gunman in a different atmosphere where it's not so many African Americans. Well, it's none. I didn't see none. I'm going to be honest with you. It's mainly Spanish. And the guy was Spanish. So it wasn't like I don't know, you guys. I mean, when about 10, Tiny say it was about 10 over there. And I think you're right. I do believe I heard the number 10 too. But they were mad because they was like, how did they arrest him? Why they didn't take him out while he was just shooting all these people? Because he shot some people in the parking lot, and then he went in the store and shot some more people. And then they ended up, and he's alive. So he'll be able to live the rest of his life in jail. And people's like, how did he walk out of there being alive? Did he run out of ammunition and then he says, okay, I give up or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But this kid, they didn't give him a choice. They had to go in there because he was not going to stop. It was no negotiating. He came in there. He was very well already prepared. And here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something. When these things used to happen, they would not take out no more than maybe 2, 3, 4 people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest. It still was a lot if it's more than 2. But I'm just saying they would not, their whole goal was to take out as many people as possible. This is why when we had the attack on the United States, the people that attacked us, they flew the planes into the buildings because they would never get to a point where they could take out a lot of people, even if they carried bombs on themselves. Somehow, some way, the trains and the transportations was, pretty well kept. But now we letting any and everybody in the United States, half of the people, and I'm just keeping it real, you guys. Half of the people don't even have green cards, or they're over here illegal. And I'm just saying, I mean, just do it the right way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got family members that's illegal over here too. I'm just telling you. So I'm not, and I don't want them to send them back either, because then you're sending my nieces and my nephews back to a country that they don't know, but they are over here illegal. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the situation is so sad. All these are Sandy Hook copycats. Exactly. Exactly. If you remember, it's around Sandy Hook. Was it about the same time, too? So I don't discriminate because, like I said, you guys, and I told you guys that a long time ago, that I've got nieces and nephews don't speak a bit of English, but I love them to death, and we're trying to get them right. But so, you know, I'm just glad that the guy, now, had this kid not be a citizen of the United States, all heck would have broke loose, you guys. Family, all heck would have broke loose. Yeah, it's the 2-year anniversary. Oh, is it? Oh, Tiny saying that this is the 2-year anniversary of the Sandy Hook thing. You guys remember that? I'll pull it up real quick and read up, or let y'all hear a little bit of it, of what happened. Okay? Put it back in our memory. So Sandy Hook, they had a school over there in December. It says occurred on December the 14th. December the 14th, when 20-year-old Adam shot and killed 26 people. 20 of the victims were children between 6 and 7. Oh my God. And 6 were adult staff members. Oh my goodness. Man, 25, Texas shooting news, May the 25th. Okay. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So, there was a lot of people. Number of the death total is trending. It was 28 people in all there. When it got down to the end of it, some people died later on, but at first they announced it was 26 people, and then it says the number of death is to the Sandy Hook thing was 28. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. Normally, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if you really go back in your history, I try to explain to you, in April is usually the month where you see all of this stuff happening. April is like our October in the United States for the Hebrew people. And so when people thinking, oh, when October come, all this stuff, and I say, no, 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 no. Our April is their, basically, time of their spiritual, if they're learning that type of belief in Satanism or whatever. It's actually in April. And that's when Hitler is born. That's when they had the Waco, Texas thing. It was in April. And if you don't remember, that's when they had the Denver shooting. It was in April. The reason why the Denver shooting kid did that, because see, that's why I was born in Denver. So that's why I look up all this stuff. It's not that I'm smart or anything. It's just these things just spikes my curiosity, and I remember them. So that kid was like, I'm honoring Hitler. So he went over there in Denver and shot up the school. And then the young guy that blew up the building in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma bombing. You guys remember that, right? I hate to say all this stuff, but I went down there to Oklahoma just to see. Oh my goodness, it was trash everywhere, you guys. I mean, I didn't get out the car because I didn't want to find fingers and toes and all this other stuff. I mean, things was just blown all over the place. I mean, it was just like it was World War III or something down there. I went to go see it, and it's just unbelievable. But I'm telling you, it's evil behind all of this stuff. I know some people's like, oh, yeah, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. But it's true. It is true. And that's one reason why you're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a lot more. Something with the number 4. Yeah, there is something with the number 4. Something big is going on out there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's see. So we're moving on up. Yep, moving on up. I'm going to have to get my husband's little his phone. Okay. So I'm back. I'm back. We got 7 minutes. What are you guys talking about? He shot the grandmother in the face. Oh, did he, Natasha? I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that with us. I didn't know he shot her in the face. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, my, my. Oh, me, oh, my. You know. Oh, wow. It's okay. So, yeah. So, it's okay. Hey. Hey. So, yeah. So, he was sending messages to a friend, telling the friend what he was going to do. Yep. This child had mental issues. So, you guys, please, if you got something to share about this case, please let it be known in the chat. Share with everybody so they'll know. She called the police. Did she call the police in time? Or did she wait until after the situation? Because that would be like, yeah. Hey, come holler at her sister. He was sitting, this child had mental issues. She called the police. Yes. So, anywho's, you guys, you know, after she was shot, Cherie, what is you talking about after she was shot? After who was shot? The person that had the messages, she was in a whole different country, I thought. Said the grandfather said the grandmother took him out to Applebee's last week for his birthday. Oh, thank you, Pretty K. Thank you. So the grandfather said the grandmother took him out to Applebee's last week for his birthday. Wow. So he was, wasn't mistreated or anything. Exactly, Miss Freddie. He had mental illness. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think she's talking about when the grandmother was shot. Oh, after he shot her in the face? She called the police? Okay. Did not know that. So Pretty K says, I think he had identity issues too. Jacqueline says yes. Okay, please share, you guys. We got 2 more minutes and then we're going to get off. So please let Grandma ran to someone across the street. Really? So I need to do a little bit more researching so I can, because I'm really interested in how, like she got shot in the face and was still able to run across the street and get some help. Wow. I wonder how that police officer, when he was walking up to the school, how that police officer was coming up to him. That's just unusual, like, and he shot the police officer, but I think the police officer is not deceased. You know what I'm saying? And I think he called for backup, really, really quick. You know. Oh, yeah. That's just kind of weird to me. If he shot her in the face, I mean, if somebody shoots you in the face with an AK or whatever they call it, AK, the R7 or whatever they want to call it, and then you still got enough strength to run across the street and get help or call, too much going on. It's all a distraction. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. But what can we do? We can vote. We can tell them we don't want our kids under the age of 21 being able to buy a gun at the gun store and ammunition unless there's a parent to sign it off. And plus, not only that, take classes, be able to take a comprehension class. That's what I would think. I mean, because maybe there might be situations where someone that's 18, but still, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would just, They put, she's in critical condition though. Hope she makes it. Yeah. They put it on the news. It's something to have to watch us for the kids being killers. Jesus help us all. Exactly. Exactly. All right, you guys, I'm going to get some more information and we're going to be able to talk about it more as time goes. We will probably talk about it. If we come on later on this evening, I don't know. If I get kind of bored, we'll come on. I don't have to work tonight, so that's going to be kind of weird for me to not work tonight. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right? So I want to tell you guys, I appreciate you guys. P.S. How you doing? 18 years old and buying guns with mental health problems. It's so sad that all these children shot. Is horrible. Why? Hey, we got to do better, you guys. Right now, we're not doing anything. Matter of fact, you know what they said earlier today? They said that the rate of mass shootings for before the pandemic was like 400 a year across the United States. We're just talking about the United States. Some of them really small. It might be 2 or 3, but it's still called a mass shooting. 400 a year. They said since the pandemic, it has been more than 600 a year. So it almost doubled. Well, I wouldn't say it doubled, but it grew a extra third. You know what I'm saying? Pretty K said, you better come on. All righty, you guys. We're going to get some work done, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably get bored and everything because I'm not really feeling this 3 weeks off. But anyway, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.